Hello everyone, welcome to this BNATP video tutorial. Today we'll use videos created by our senior peers as examples to guide you step by step through the process, covering everything from editing to adding subtitles, and ultimately producing your TP videos. Here is the example. You can notice that your seniors utilize DID to generate animated avatars for in-video presentations using their pictures. Also, they place their names under their profiles for easier identification. Firstly, to edit videos, we need to find video editing software. Here we recommend using Shotcut. It is an easy-to-use, free, and open-source software. To get the Shotcut video editor, head to the website shotcut.org. Once you land on the home page, click on the download button, and the website will automatically recognize your operating system. Next, simply select the installer corresponding to your system. After the download is complete, navigate to your files and find shotcut.exe. Double-click it and keep pressing Next, and the installation process should begin. Once you finish downloading and installing Shotcut, go ahead and open the application. Once you open it up, you'll land on a screen that looks like this. As you can see, there is a window called New Project and the other called Recent Projects. In the New Project section, the project folder is where you select the location for saving your files. Below that is where you can type in your project name. Next, the video mode is where you can select the resolution and frame rate for your video. If you leave it set on automatic, it will simply use the first clip that you bring into your playlist to set the video mode. Over on the right-hand side, the recent project windows would show the projects you have created. You can simply click on it to revisit your progress. Once everything is set up, we can click the Start button to start editing. By the way, if you find that your interface is in Chinese, we recommend switching to English. Simply go to the settings in the top left corner, choose the language option, and select English. Now let's get back to Shotcut. First of all, let's look at this section called Playlist. Playlist is where you add all your videos, pictures, or audio. There are two ways to import your materials. You can either click on Open Files and select from the file picker, or simply drag and drop them in. In the middle of the screen is where you can preview your clips either from the playlist or from the overall timeline. Below that is the timeline. This is where we will edit all our clips. As for how to place the video on the timeline, you can simply drag and drop it over. Alternatively, you can trim it in the preview panel, and then click the plus button to append it to the timeline, or click the down arrow to overwrite it onto the timeline. Once you put a clip in the timeline, you can see here is your first track. It is also the first layer. You can mute or hide the track, and by right-clicking, you can add or remove another track. Next, let's focus on this toolbar. On the right side, you can see there are two magnifiers that allow you to zoom in and out of the timeline. In the middle, there's a magnet button. Enabling it will make your clips snap together when you drag them. Now let me show you about some keyboard shortcuts to speed up the whole process. The spacebar can be used to play or pause your video, and the S key is for splitting your clip. Additionally, you can use the I key to trim at the entry point, or the O key to trim at the exit point for your clips. And there is still a lot of useful shortcut key for Shotcut. You can find them in the description. Now that we have a better understanding of Shotcut, we can finally start editing your TP video. Firstly, we need to gather all the necessary materials. As you can see in the example, this includes slides, your DID video, your voice, and finally, your name tag for better identification. After placing all the items you need in the playlist, you can add them to the timeline. Let's start with the slide and DID video. Firstly, we need to put them on different tracks and make sure the DID video is on the upper layer. Then we need to align your slide with your DID video. If you find your DID video blocks your slide, simply click the I key in the track to hide them. Now I will show you two scenarios. First, if you use a picture to present your slide, You can easily drag them to align your voice and drag along the right border to extend them. However, if you use video format and your slide contains animated transitions, things can become a little bit more complex. Start by separating all the transitions, then align them with your voice. Now, you'll notice there are gaps between each transition. To fill these gaps, you can use your picture by dragging the right border, or utilize the original video by clicking on the Properties button here and slowing down the speed to fill the spaces. Once you've finished aligning your video, we can now proceed to work with the DID video. As you can see in the previous example, they cut that video into a circular shape and placed it in the corner. To achieve that, let's first bring back our DID video. Then select the clip you want to modify. Click on the Filters button, then click on the plus sign. Here, we need to add 3 filters in sequence. Start with Crop Circle, then adjust the radius to determine how much you want to crop your video. Click on Transparent to remove the black border. Next, use Crop Source to position your face in the middle. Finally, select Size, Position, and Rotation to fine-tune the position and size of your DID video. You can either drag it in the Preview panel or adjust the numbers in the Filter panel. If you want other clips to have the same filter, you can simply click the Copy Filter button and paste in the clips you want. Lastly, don't forget to put the name tag below each avatar. Once you have successfully completed the video editing process, we can finally proceed to export it. To export your video, click the Export button, then select Export File if you don't have any further adjustments. If needed, you can click the Advanced button to modify the resolution, frame rate, or any other details you want. Congratulations! You've completed the most challenging part. Next, I'll guide you on how to add subtitles on YouTube. First, we need to go to youtube.com. Click the Create button in the top right corner and then click Upload Video. Then that will bring us to this page. Simply click Select File and choose the video you just created. Fill in the necessary info, then click Next, and you'll find the Add Subtitles button. Click Add and then wait YouTube upload the video. This may take a while. Once YouTube finished upload your video, we can go back to this page and click Add File. Choose Without Timing and select your script in .txt format. Now we can wait for YouTube to synchronize your subtitles. Once YouTube finishes its work, you should go back to check it, as there is a high chance of small mistakes. After completing all the tasks, we can finally upload your TP video. If you want to transfer your video progress to your teammate, remember to pack all the materials into the folder you designated at the beginning, along with the MLT file. Then remember to compress it to a zip file before sending it to anyone. For the subtitle part, after each team member adjusts their subtitles on YouTube, they can return to this page, click the 3 dots, download subtitles, and the one who uploads the video can simply copy and paste to merge all the .sbv files, then finally upload it. That wraps up our video. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we wish you a productive semester and success on your term project. Farewell.